What up, what up? Now tuned in to All Facts, No Opinion Sport Podcast. I'm your host, 1-3, Farm Boy Louis 1-3. You want to listen to some new music, go to my other page, Farm Boy Louis 1-3. I'll punch in Louis 1-3 on YouTube. And you can check out my motherfucking music, subscribe to my second page, and subscribe to this page, or you can go check out Get It or Die on all streaming platforms. But let's get to it. Bakhram Murtazaliev, right? I watch people come on here, and a lot of people ain't know who he was. I've been talking about this dude for the last 4 years. But he asked too. Know what I mean? But shout out to him for being the IBF champion. You know, his style was more like what's this guy name? The guy Virgil just fought. Madrimov about the fight. Bochuk, whatever his damn name is. He remind me of him, but with a little bit more pep. But when Bochuk first came into the game, Bochuk was down and shit. He was flooring shit. And that's how Bakhram is. And I stated this back in July and August. Boots should force the IBF to move up to 154 and fight Bakhram. Boots and Bakhram, the Muslim Aki, it'll be a beautiful fight. Well, the world think it is. Boots gonna floor him, wash him, and get him out of here. But it proves that everything I said about Tszyu is he's ass. Know what I mean? But shout out to Tszyu because his pop was a legend. Tszyu was a legend. Tszyu was flooring shit. Tszyu gave Zab Judah his first loss. You know what I mean? Spaghetti legs. That nigga was running. Zab got up. He was running around with them ramen noodles. He had them ramen noodles on. Know what I mean? But shout out to Tszyu for being a legend. But your son, you know, your son is your son. Know what I mean? But shout out to Tszyu. But one thing I can say about Tszyu, he still got the dog in him, but he's the new David Reed of boxing. And the reason I say that because the cut on his eye. Ever since he got that cut on his eye, it's going to haunt him for the rest of his career. We just seen it with this fight. It haunted him. But we got to give credit to Bakhram, you know, for being the IBF champ and putting in that work and getting him the fuck up out of here in 3 rounds. Then on top of that, you know, David Reed from Philadelphia. David Reed was an Olympian, if I'm not mistaken. He was a silver Olympian, if I'm not mistaken. Because he lost the gold to the Cuban guy, and that's where he got his cut from. When he was fighting the Cuban guy, he got the cut across his eye. Then he ended up getting surgery, and then when David Reed got surgery, he became pro. You know, he put on some spectacular wins, gave us some spectacular fights and some classic fights. But he started losing. You know, people started attacking that eye, and that's what they're going to do with Tszyu. They're going to attack Tszyu eye. Tszyu going to be the new motherfucking Cyclops of this generation. What I mean by that, they're going to call him One-Eyed Tim, the real Fetty Wap, the new David Reed of boxing. But Bakhram, you know, he put on a beautiful performance. You know, he kept his mouth shut. He ain't talk too much. He just went in there and got the job done. Shout out to the Aki, the Equine, for putting on a good performance and showing the world and displaying the world like, yo, why y'all sleeping on me? I mean, y'all motherfuckers been sleeping on me too long, you know? And no, could he be the boogeyman at 154? Hell no. Charlo still is. And that's straight like that. Charlo's still the boogeyman at 154. But the key thing is, Charlo was running all them niggas. All of them niggas is Charlo little niggas. You know what I mean? Charlo run all of them niggas. And y'all all know that. Even Bud Crawford. Charlo run all of them niggas. Soon he come out of recess, that shit over. He back to take his crown and state that he the king of 154. Lions only. But, you know, like I tell people, what you think about Tszyu? Should be crazy little spicks out here playing that stupid ass music, man. Little fucking spick. But yeah, let me get to it though, back to you, right? Tszyu a bitch. That's it. He a bitch. I hope he don't trying to sue because you can't sue. Your eye got fucked up and you the new David Reed of boxing. We gonna give a Bakhram his flowers now. You know, I love to see Bakhram and Virgil Ortiz. But like I say, if I was Boots, I'd force the IBF to make that fight happen. Go up to 154, collect the IBF title. Go to 160, collect the IBF title. Go to 168 and collect the IBF title. The next thing you know, you 4-time champion, 4 different divisions at the same time. Know what I mean? You can do it. You can make it happen. Know what I mean? Make it happen, Captain. But shout out to Bakhram from getting that victory. And is Tszyu over? He the new David Reed. Is it over for Tszyu? What he gonna do? Know what I mean? You gotta fix that eye up, patch it up. Dollar.